Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, testing. Is this thing on? Hello? Can you hear me? Hold it right there, buddy. Testing, 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 test. Put down the gun. You don't want to get hurt.
Is this
You saw the video title.
Nope.
6. That's 3.
Stupid.
Times this by 2.
Boom.
Grass starters in one deck. Now, recently, my good buddy Caden on the Discord has suggested a video.
Hey, why not put all the grass starters into one deck?
And I thought to myself,
It's a fucking horrible idea.
let's do it.
Oh, hell no! Hell no!
So here we are. We tried to put every grass starter that's currently available in the TCG into one deck. You know the vibes. Forest of Vitality, more like Forest of Suffering. But we're gonna try to make it work, so let's get into the deck list.
Weird. Buddy? You're weird!
Bro, what am I doing here? What am I really doing? Alright, y'all, so this is gonna be a quick little deck list. We've taken all the starter grass Pokemon. This is a complete abomination of a list we have here. But we've got a 1-1-1 line of all the grass starters currently available. Except for Superior. Don't ask about it, I did not forget. But yeah, 1-1-1 Mega Venusaur, 1-1-1 Meganium, 1-1-1 Rillaboom, 1-1-1 Decidueye, 1-1-1 Meowscarada, 1-1-1 fucking Torterra. And then for items, we've got 1 Counter Catcher, 4 Great Balls was my method of search. I just thought it would work. There's just so many Pokemon here. Like we might our odds of hitting at least one Pokemon is pretty good. 1 Max Rod, because we do run a couple of research, 1 Night Stretcher, 4 Pokepad, 4 candies in case we prize our our stage 1s, 2 Ultra Ball for just versatile search, 4 Force of Vitality, or Forest of Suffering, I like to call it, 2 Boss, 4 Dawn, 4 Lilies, 2 Research, 9 Grass Energy. Yeah, let's just get into the gameplay, because I don't even know how I was able to pull off a win with this, but it's fucking beautiful. It's fucking beautiful. Let me show you guys. Coming up at this game, you can see the hand we have is alright. We start off with a Rowlet. I have no idea what the hell is in deck at all. But we're gonna see how they start to set up. Boom. Nest Ball. What are they grabbing? We're against Dragonite, but he pulls out a Mega Kangaskhan. I don't even know what's the proper list for Mega Dragonite, so we're just gonna go strictly off of vibes. Double Dynamo down. That's not good. And I don't even know how to respond here. I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck do I even do here, bro? Bang, he attaches 1 Electric, retreats, goes into the Mega Kangaskhan, and he's gonna run a couple errands, draw 2 cards. Pretty scary setup. He's threatening we still got some time. This deck does take a little bit to ramp up. They're gonna need some energy in the discard, a Dragonite, a Water Energy. So we're still in the clear for now. If I can just start putting some damage on this Mega Kangaskhan, I can clean it up later with whatever my board ends up being. And I'll hopefully knock it out and take 3 prize cards, and then maybe take out a Dragonite to clean up the game. But he opens the nuts with a secret box. Damn! And he's gonna grab himself Artisan, he's discarding an Artisan, Power Glass, and an Ultra Ball. So he grabs Earthen Vessel, Balacage, Lilies, TM Evo, which makes sense. Lilies for next turn. A little bit of energy, all this nonsense or whatever. Bang, benches down a Tatsugiri, a little bit of supporter. This bench is getting pretty full. And I don't really know if he needs the Tatsu that much, but I'm like, whatever. So we're going to start off with a Pokepad, I think. There we go. And we're just going to see what's in our deck. What's available. What are the stage 2s that are available for us. So Rillaboom online. Meowscarada online. Venusaur online. Torterra is indeed online. So what am I gonna grab here? I believe our most reliable attacker in my head is going to be a what do I grab here? Turtwig, I'm pretty sure, because Torterra's little Forest March is cheap attack, just 1 energy, and it does 50 more damage for each grass Pokemon in play. So it's a cheap attacker, it's a big body EX, and that's the name of the game. We're trying to get as many of these guys out as soon as possible anyways. But you can see a pretty nuts turn. A Fresh Hand Lily for 8, and we've got a Candy Mega Venusaur next turn. Things are looking pretty solid right now. We even have a Dartrix to evolve our Rowlet, so there's that. And in my head, I don't know how the hell I'm gonna win this game at all. I mean, Mega Dragonite one-shots pretty much anything on my board except for Mega Venusaur. But you'll see exactly how this cook. Bear in mind this Sprigatito on the bench. This Sprigatito is gonna do big things when it grows up. Don't count it out. But yeah, he's gonna go for an Earthen Vessel, put down the Ballad Cage, this and that, whatever, yada yada. Lily's Determination, yup, run it through. Gets an Electric down, gets a Dragonair out, and he's gonna use Earthen Vessel, assuming he's gonna, discard a Lightning Energy for the Electric to Dynamotor it back onto his Dragonair or Genie, and probably gonna grab a Water Energy as well off of that to attach when he has the chance. There goes the Dynamotor onto the Dragonair. Evolutionary Guidance, assuming he's gonna grab another Electric, I believe, to start charging those electric energies. There it is. Bang. 2 Eels on bench, double Dynamotor is active. It's getting scary. I won't lie, it's getting a little scary at this point. He's gonna TM Evo into a Mega Dragonite and a Dragonair. So yes, we are pretty scared. We are a little scared right now. Ends a turn with the Mega Dragonite and the Dragonair and passes it on to us. And we've got a couple options here. We've got Grookey in play. Bang, there goes a Grookey. No Force of Vitality yet, unfortunately. We're just gonna candy up the Venusaur, which is nice. It's an expensive attacker, so I'm not really expecting to swing with Venusaur, but having that option to move our energies each turn is gonna be really nice. We have the candy, we draw into Torterra. Things are looking pretty good now, so we're swinging pretty big. Oh, Forest March is 30 for each. Okay. Bam, throw down Chikorita, because once we get Meganium in play, I'm hoping to draw it off the prize cards. We do have Bayleaf in deck. Our energy will be worth a lot more, and we could actually swing with Mega Venusaur. Here, Forest March, 180. That's nothing to scoff at. That's big damage. If I could knock out that Kangaskhan, that's half the game. That is half the game right there. So I'm liking this. We got pretty lucky with that, and Turtwig was indeed the move to swing early, so luckily heart of the cards are on our side right now, and we're gonna see what he does on this turn. There's the water attached onto Mega Dragonite, and thankfully Torterra is big. Unless this Mega Dragonite throws a maximum belt on this Mega Dragonite, like, we're in the clear. We're gonna live on just 10 HP and we can swing, right? Even if it's not into the Kangaskhan, like, I'm hoping if I top deck boss, I can clean up the Kangaskhan with Torterra. But if not, you know, getting damage on a Mega Dragonite is not bad at all. There goes one Dynamotor onto the bench Dragonair, an Ultra Ball. I'm just gonna check my discard. Discarding a Water and another Lightning, assuming he's going to Dynamotor that second Lightning onto that Dragonair. He's gonna Evolutionary Guidance, and honestly this kind of saves me because he searches for his second Mega Dragonite, I assume, and it seems like it's prized, and that's really gonna carry us throughout the game, because that means we really gotta worry about this one Mega Dragonite. So yeah, if the prize map is looking like take out Mega Kangaskhan at some point in the game, get some damage onto Mega Dragonite, and hopefully clean up with whoever and or whatever else we have available to us. there goes the second Dynamotor. So, you know, eventually when and or if he even draws the second Mega Dragonite off of the discard pile, he'll have another Mega Dragonite fully loaded and ready to go. But as of right now, Big Back Dragonite's coming in. He's a big fat motherfucker. He's gonna swing a huge 330 damage onto our Torterra, and we live on 10 because Torterra's big. He's huge. He's the biggest, the largest, and he lives on 10 HP because he's just goated like that. Now pass on to our turn, and there's not really much I'm thinking of doing here. I think I'm gonna Night Stretcher for a Bayleaf. Yes, that was thrown away from research. Put it onto that Chikorita because that's gonna pay dividends later on. No need for Grotle. I really should have kept the grass, but I have a Lilies in hand, so I'm kind of just looking what I have here, and yeah, I can't really go into Rillaboom, I can't really go into Meowscarada, so I just leave them in the deck for later because I'm gonna Lilies for a fresh 8, and luckily we do draw into an energy because our only way of excelling energy is hand attaching, so this is a little frightening. 1 energy in hand, and I'm thinking of attaching it to somebody. Doesn't matter who, probably it's safest on Mega Venusaur at the moment, just because if we need to transfer that energy to any of our other attackers, we have that option, and Mega Venusaur is not getting one shot at any time soon. So I'm pretty sure I just throw on this grass energy on Mega Venusaur. There we go. Pokepad, and I believe we're gonna grab nobody off of that because there's no candy in hand, no nothing. It would be nice to go into Meowscarada if we had candy, but no. But I'm just gonna grab Thwackey and grab ourselves some more grass energy for later on in the game, because the name of the game, hand attach, pick and pray. Hopefully nothing gets one shot. And right now it looks like obviously he can't one shot me. He doesn't have max belt. He has a secret box, so we're in the clear here. Nothing else to do but the Forest March and just start swinging with big damage. So we got a pretty clear prize trade here. Right, but we don't have a backup attacker. But if we can clean up Mega Kangaskhan and the Mega Dragonite, then we're chilling. We're chilling like an absolute villain. We've got Rillaboom ready to swing in the back, and I think he only needs 1 or 2 energy to swing and do some big damage and hopefully clean up either one of these Megas in play. But I see he does a double Dynamotor onto the Electric, which is telling me that since he doesn't have a second Mega Dragonite, motherfucker's going into the big eel. So Mega Electros is definitely gonna come into play, and we're a little afraid. We don't have Shaman, and that thing might be split bombing our bench. So I'm gonna see what he does here. He can take out the Torterra. He can soften up my guys, my little boys on bench. It's not looking too hot right now. Sky Transport gets this very scared Dragonite out of the active into the Mega Electros. And he is gonna split bomb. Who, I believe? I don't think he targets my... No, he does get the Torterra, and he starts to soften up the Mega Venusaur. So here, I'm like, still a little scary right now. We have Rillaboom. It's best to push up that Thwackey because Mega Venusaur can't swing, and I would not want our Mega Venusaur to be taking any unnecessary damage. Boom! Big back Rillaboom, the GOAT in VGC. We're just gonna throw that energy onto Mega Venusaur. We have Solar Transfer. I'm just gonna put it down right now so I have time to think. What the hell do I want to do? Wood Hammer is looking pretty solid right now. 2 energy onto the Rillaboom. I could maybe Drum Beating, but I'm not gonna take any chances. We're just gonna get damage on these things, and it's kind of scary right now. This Rillaboom's gonna have to put in some work. So boom, we're gonna hit that Wood Hammer. 180 for 2 grass is nothing to scoff at. A very common number we see here. 180 on 3 of the Mega Pokemon right now. If we can get 2 of them, we can clean up the game. I'm surprised the deck is even working at this point in time. But if this Rillaboom does go down to a Disaster Shock, we're in trouble because we have no backup attackers unless we can get into our Decidueye. which is unfortunately prized. And if not Decidueye, then a Candice into Meowscarada is our only other attacker. He's gonna bring up the Mega Venusaur, and I'm gonna assume he's gonna go for a Disaster Shock here, because that is the play. He's gonna do 190 for 3 electric energy if he can, you know, put some energy on that thing. But he's just gonna Split Bomb, which is honestly the misplay of the century. Because I don't know how many lightning energy this deck runs, but if he had an extra, you know, 190, you discard the energy, but I'm paralyzed, I can't retreat, and you can just go into your Mega Dragonite after. After you excel the energy that's discarded from Disaster Shock onto that Mega Dragonite and then use its ability to push it back up. We find the Meowscarada, and I don't want to grab it yet because I have no candy in hand. So for now, we're just gonna throw some energy on to this Mega Venusaur, hit the lilies, hopefully draw into a candy. We have Forest of Vitality, which is a little too late. It would be nice to see that sooner, but now it's in our hand. We're just gonna... What do I do here? How the flip do I get out of this predicament? I just pass. No, I should have put down the Force of Vitality just to thin my hand, but it's whatever. It looks like he doesn't want to Disaster Shock, which is pretty interesting. He can easily just retreat into Tatsugiri, and then, oh, he's missing. He can't double Dynamotor. That's why he can't make the Dragonite play. And I'm assuming all the energy, the electric energy, is either on board or prized, which is making him one short of the Mega Dragonite swing, because he can kill my Venusaur right here with Mega Dragonite if he can excel the energy. But it's just how will he do it? He's gonna swing, take out my Dartrix and my Bailey for 2 prizes, and it's looking pretty dire. You guys remember that Sprigatito on the bench? Don't count it out. Don't you guys dare count it out. That motherfucker's gonna do some big things, I'm telling you. Boom. Hand attach, and now throw down a Force of Vitality. We're gonna hit the lilies to see if we can get some other cards. There's the candy. There's the Pokepad. Meowscarada is online. And are you guys ready for a show? Because it's about to be showtime, motherfucker. We're gonna rare candy, bang, 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 into Meowscarada. Now, Meowscarada is nice because its Showtime ability lets us switch it with the active Pokemon, which will come into play later on, and just 2 energy to swing. It does 90 base, and then an additional 90 if it's an EX Pokemon for a total of 180. That can clean up pretty much any of these Mega Pokemon here. So, we got the plays. Solar Transfer off the Rillaboom onto Mega Venusaur. Jungle Dump, take a huge Jungle Dump on this Mega Electros and heal 30 damage, pushing us out of a Dragonite swing range. Holy shit, we are still in the game, boys. We are still in the game. Take a huge motherfucking Jungle Dump all over this stupid eel and heal 30, bringing us to a total of 350 health. That's just... If we get Rionu glided, we live on literally... what, like 20 HP, and with that swing, with that huge Jungle Dump, we clean up that Mega Electros, and now we're pretty much chilling. We pretty much just win here because we have at least 4 energy on board. Mega Venusaur cannot get one shot, and we, even if they take out Rillaboom or Meowscarada, Solar Transfer 2 energy costs on any of those Pokemon will clean up any of the previous damage Pokemon, such as that Mega Kangaskhan and Mega Dragonite on the bench. So I pretty much have game in hand. We have Boss's Orders and Counter Catcher to clean up with Venusaur. So we don't even need Meowscarada or Rillaboom quite yet. But I believe he's going to throw down a pretty nasty Iono coming up here, which is going to complicate things just a little bit. But once it's on to my turn, I'm going to have to try to find a way to get those, either the Kangaskhan or the Dragonite up into the active. But he's actually going to evolve his Electric into another Electros, and I think he's just really scared because we're kind of in this checkmate position where he can't push up Dragonite to swing because it's not going to kill. And he can't push up Mega Kangaskhan obviously because it's gonna die to anything. And he doesn't have that second Dragonite with the other on that Dragonair. Unfortunately, his second Dragonite is prized, and that was honestly really his only win condition here at the moment. Because yeah. Or again, like I said, he can just try to Disaster Shock me. I don't know why he doesn't just paralyze the Venusaur. Because if we're paralyzed, we can't attack and we can't retreat.
Oh my god!
There's the Iono that's going to take me out of boss or counter catcher. But even then, we're still pretty in the clear here. Not really. He's gonna, and this, he messes up again and goes for a Split Bomb, which is definitely not the play. Like, Disaster Shock has to be the play here. And I just don't think he saw that, unfortunately. But here, what do we go for? We're just gonna throw down some more energy. Probably on Meowscarada. Yep, keep that energy flowing. And I believe I Great Ball or I Dawn just to kind of thin out the deck a little bit for our next little turn. Florigato, Great Ball, just kind of see what's in there. We've got 12 cards left in deck. And I believe, what do we do here? If I take a Jungle Dump and heal 30, I would still be in range of a Reuno Glide. So I'm actually not too sure what I do here. I believe I just stay and swing. Because he hasn't seen the Disaster Shock play at all yet. Either that or he doesn't have the energy, he doesn't have enough energy to put on Electros to use it. Like, not even an energy switch. And he's already loaded up his Dragonair, which can't even swing because it's no Mega Dragonite in play. Boom, Evolutionary Guidance. He's gonna try to look for that Mega Dragonite that doesn't exist, or he's gonna just grab that Electric to just charge more of that discarded Electric Energy if he has any more in the discard, which I'm not too sure if he does at the moment. But we pretty much just have game here with no second Mega Dragonite and 3 heavily damaged Mega Pokemon. Meowscarada or Rillaboom can clean up the game pretty nicely here, which is I'm surprised. You guys are gonna see how this game ends. He's gonna hit the Sky Transport and he's gonna push up a Tatsugiri, and he's gonna use Attract Customers for what? I don't know what's gonna get him out of this situation, really. There's the Attract Customers looking for who knows what. Cause game is pretty much in my hands right now. He's gonna push up the Dragonair, and he's just gonna Tail Slap for 60, not wanting to put up any of his liabilities right now. But we have game. I could just counter catcher and then take a Jungle Dump, but I hit him with the good game, motherfucker. And we're gonna Solar Transfer, go for a little bit of disrespect, and put it onto this Meowscarada, who's been waiting here since the very beginning of the game. And yeah, it's showtime, motherfucker. We're gonna use its ability, bang, 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 push it up to the active. And you know what? Counter catcher, give me that shit. Give me that shit, boy. And we're gonna Rising Bloom for game. Miraculous win. I won't even peek. Like, subscribe, comment, like and subscribe for more.
Shut your lame ass up, nigga.
But yeah, that's the game. Shouts to Caden for the really weird deck. I thought I'd be recording for hours, but lo and behold, this was only the second game I played on the ladder with this deck, and somehow it just worked out. So that's the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching again, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.